Dear students, let us learn fractions in detail in this video. Like 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, numerator and denominator, fractions in words, finding fractions, and some word problems. Fractions means part of a whole. When we divide an object into equal parts, each part is a fraction. Now let us learn what is 1/2. When a whole object is cut or divided into two equal parts, then each part is called a half. So for example, if we cut this orange into two equal parts, each part is called 1/2. So this is 1/2 and this is 1/2. So we can divide this circle into two equal parts, 1/2 and another 1/2. Half part is shaded. So we can read this number as 1/2 and we can write it as 1/2. Now each figure is divided into two parts. Can you tell me which of the following figures are divided equally? Look at the first picture, pink color. Is it divided equally?
Yes.
Yes. So it is divided into two equal parts. Second one?
No.
No. This one?
Yes.
Yes. Green triangle?
No.
No. Yellow square?
No.
No. This one?
Yes.
Yes. Circle?
Yes.
Yes. The last one?
No.
No. So, in these, the figures that has been divided equally is called fraction. So, for fraction, we should divide an object into equal parts. So, other figures are not a fraction. So, in this picture, which of the following figures are divided into two equal parts? First one?
Yes.
Yes. Second one?
No.
No. Third one?
No.
Fourth one?
Yes.
Yes. Fifth one?
Yes.
Yes. It is divided equally. The last one?
No.
No. So, three figures are divided equally and three figures are not divided equally. Now let us learn what is 1/3. Like 1/2, when a whole object is cut or divided into three equal parts. For 1/2, we divide an object into two equal parts. For 1/3, we divide an object or cut an object into three equal parts. Then each part is called 1/3. So let us look at this picture. It is divided into three equal parts. So each part is 1/3, 1/3. So here one part has been shaded 1/3 and we have two more 1/3s. So it is written as 1/3. So shall we now look at these two pictures. First rectangle and the circle is divided into three equal parts. Yes. So each part is called is 1/3. So 1/3 is written as 1/3. Each part is 1/3. That means 1/3. So which of the following figures are divided into three equal parts? First one,
Yes.
second one,
Yes.
third one, no.
No.
So the fourth one also,
No.
no. Fifth?
No.
No. Next?
No.
Next?
No.
No. Next one?
No.
No. So only first and second has been divided into 3 equal parts. Now let us learn what is 1/4. So when a whole object is cut or divided into 4 equal parts, then each part is called 1/4. So look at this picture. This cake has been cut into 4 equal parts. One part has been taken out. So we have 3/1/4 of this cake. Now let us see 1/4. The circle is divided into 4 equal parts. So each part is 1/4. So it is written as 1/4. Now let us see how many of these figures are divided into 4 equal parts. So the first one,
No.
no. Second one, down purple color,
Yes.
yes. Triangle, green color,
No.
no. Pink color triangle,
Yes.
yes. It is divided into 4 equal triangles. Square,
Yes.
yes. The square, down square,
No.
no. The circle,
Yes.
yes. The last one,
No.
no. So when an object is divided into 4 equal parts, it is called 1/4. Now let us learn numerator and denominator. A fraction has two terms, numerator and denominator. The denominator tells you how many parts the whole has been divided into. The numerator tells you how many parts are taken out of the whole. So the numerator is placed over the denominator and it is separated by a horizontal line. So we can easily remember this denominator and numerator. See the first letter of denominator, it is D. So D for down. So denominator is in down. And numerator second letter U. So U up. So numerator is in up. So we can easily remember numerator and denominator. So the denominator is represents the how many parts the whole has been divided into. Now let us learn how to write the fractions in words. See, look at the pictures. We have 3 equal parts. How many parts has been shaded?
2.
2. So 2 parts are shaded. So the fraction for the shaded part is 2/3. So out of 3, 2 has been shaded. So the whole should be in the denominator, part should be in the numerator. How will you read this number? 2/3. 2/3. So let us see one more example. How many total parts are there? 4. So it is divided into 4 equal parts. How many parts has been shaded?
3.
3. So 3 parts are shaded. What is the fraction?
4.
3/4. So 4 is the whole, it is in the denominator. So we can read this fraction as 3/4. Look at this figure. 2 boxes are there. Now let us shade one. What is the fraction of this? 1/2. Total 2 and one part has been shaded. So what is the fraction? 1/2. How will you read this? 1/2. 1/2. Now how many total parts are there?
4.
4. So how many parts has been shaded?
1.
So what is the fraction?
1/4.
1/4. How will you read this?
1/4.
1/4. How many total parts are there? 8. So let's see how many parts has been shaded. 4. So out of 8, 4 has been shaded. How will you read this? 4 8. Now let us write the fraction for the shaded part. So first you should count how many total number of boxes are there. So total number of boxes? 5. Out of 5, how many has been shaded?
2.
2. So 2 by 5 is the fraction. So we can read this as 2/5. Shade 1 by 2 of the given shapes. So we have 2 parts in each shapes. We should shade 1 part. So each figure represents 1/2. So let us stick the shapes where 1 by 4 is shaded. See the first picture. Total number of parts is 4. How many parts has been shaded?
1.
So what is the fraction? 1 by 4. So we can mark correct. So the second one, how many parts are there? 4. How many parts has been shaded?
3.
3. So the fraction is 3 by 4. That means 3/4. So not 1 by 4. So it is wrong. So the last one, 1 by 4. Tick the correct option for the shaded region of the given shape. So to write in fraction, to find the fraction, we should count the total number of parts. So how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total 7 parts are there. How many parts has been shaded?
3.
3. So what is the fraction? 3 by 7. Write the fractions in words. 4 by 7 means 4 seventh. 1 by 3,
1/3.
7 by 10, 7 tenth. 7 tenth. So for 2 we should say half. If 2 is in the denominator we should say half. 3 means third. From 4 onwards, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, like that goes on. Identify the numerator and denominator in the following fractions. So in the first fraction 8 by 12, what is the numerator and what is the denominator? 8 is in
8.
numerator and
12 is in denominator.
12 is in denominator. So 5 is in numerator.
11 is in denominator.
Yes. So 4 is in numerator.
18 is in denominator.
18 is in denominator. 9 and 10 is in denominator. So denominator means down number, which is D. Denominator is the number which is the whole. Match the following fractions and their number names. So let us draw the picture 1 by 2. That means 2 parts, 1 has been shaded in green color. So how will you read 1 by 2?
1/2.
Very good. So in the denominator, if 2 is there means we should write 1/2. Numerator you should write the same number. 1 means 1, 2 means 2, like that. So 1/2. 1/4 means 4 parts. Out of 4 parts, 1 should be shaded. So 1 by 4. How will you write this in words?
1/4.
Very good. So numerator should be written in as the same number 1/4. Next one is 3 by 4. So out of 4, 3 has been shaded. 3 by 4. We can write this as 3 by 4 and in words
3/4.
3/4. Next 1 by 3. So total 3 parts. 1 shaded. So 1 by 3 is nothing but 1
One
third.
third.
2 by 3, 2 third.
2 third.
Shade half of each shade. So we should divide this into 2 equal halves first, then shade one part. So each part is 1 half. Shade 1 third of each shade. So first we divide this into 3 equal parts. Now we shade one part. So each part is 1 by 3. Shade 1/4 of each shade. So we divide this into 4 equal parts. Shade one part. So each part is 1 by 4. Now let us learn finding fractions. How to find the fractions. This is very interesting. Listen very carefully. Fractions as a part of a collection or a group. See, we have 5 birds in the first picture. So I have collected 2 birds and we can represent this as a fraction, like out of 5, 2 birds are collected. So 2 by 5. In the second picture we have 16 birds and collection of birds. We collected 6 birds. So what will be the fraction? 6 by 16. So the first one, shade the following fractions. 1 by 5 of 5. See, we know that out of 5 we should shade 1. Out of 5, 1 by 5. 1 by 5 means what? Out of 5 we shade 1 part. So let us shade 1 part. So out of 5 figures we shaded 1. 1 by 5 of 5 is what? How many parts we have colored?
1.
1. So 1 by 5 of 5 is 1. So to find this we should divide the whole. 5 divided by 5 we will get 1. Let us see this in detail. Finding 1 by 2. 1 half of a group. So we have 16 stars in this group. We should find half. 1 half of 16. That is our question. So for this, how many parts we should divide?
2.
2. So we should divide the 16 into 2 equal parts. Let us divide this into 2 equal parts. So how many stars are there in each part? Each part has 8 stars. So to find the number of objects in 1 half of a collection, we should divide the total number of objects by 2. That means 16 divided by 2 is equal to 8. 16 by 2 is equal to 8. Let us find 1 by 3 of the group. So here we should divide this apples into how many equal parts? 3 equal parts. So each part will have how many apples? 4. 4 apples. So what is our answer? 1 by 3 of 12 is 4. So to find the number of objects in 1/3 of a collection, we divide the total apples by 3. So 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. 1 by 3 of 12 is nothing but 12 divided by 3. That is equal to 4. Divide the following into 3 groups to find 1/3 of the following. So 1/3 of 18. 18 balls are there. So we divide these 18 balls into 3 equal groups. So next we should count how many balls are there in each group.
6.
So each part has 6 balls. So 1 by 3 of 18 is equal to 6. So to find 1/3 we should divide the total number by 3. So 18 by 3 is equal to 18 divided by 3 is equal to 6. Again we can divide this beautiful roses into 3 equal parts. 1 by 3. 1/3 means we should divide into 3 equal parts. So 1 by 3 of 15. We have total 15 flowers in this. So let us divide this into 3 equal parts. How many flowers are there in each part? 5. So each part has 5 roses. So 1 by 3 of 15 is equal to 5. So to find the number of objects in 1/3 of a collection, we divide the total number. So total number is 15. We should divide 15 by 3. 1 by 3 means we should divide by 3. So we get the answer as 5. How will you find 1/4 of a group? The same thing. See here we have 12 ice creams. To find 1/4 we should divide this into 4 equal parts. So how many ice creams are there in each part? 3. So 1 by 4 of 12, that means 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. So the whole divided by the part, you will get the number of things in each part. Now let us revise. Total number of birds here is 12. How many birds are there in 1 by 2 of the collection? So total 12. What we should do? 12 divided by 2. 12 divided by 2, that is equal to 6. So 6 1/2, that means 6 birds are there in 1/2 of the collection. Now how many birds are there in 1/3 of the collection? So how will you find 1/3? We should divide the total number by 3. That is 12 divided by 3 equal to 4. 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. So each part will have 4 birds. So 12 by 3 is equal to 1/3 of 12 is 4. Shall we do one more? Listen. How many birds are there in 1 by 4 of the collection? So 1 by 4 means we should divide 12 by 4. That is 3. So we can circle 1/4 of birds. That is 3 birds will be there in 1/4 of the collection. So 1/4 of 12 is 3. Hope you understood clearly. Now let us match the following. 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means 1/2. 1 by 3 means
1/3.
1/3. 3 by 4?
3/4.
3/4. 2 by 3?
2/3.
2/3. 1 by 4?
1/4.
Very good. So now let us learn 2 word problems. To solve word problems, first you should read the question and understand it. Can you read this question?
Yes. Masha had 7 candies and she ate 2 of them. What fraction of candies is left with her?
Okay. So total number of candies. How many candies are with her?
7.
7. So how many she ate?
2.
2. So number of candies left with her is 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. So the fraction, out of 7 she ate 2. Number of candies left with her is 5. So what is the fraction? 5 divided by 7. 5 by 7. Read this question.
Rani has got 45 marbles. She lost 12 of them. What fraction of marbles is left with her?
Very good. So total number of marbles equal to
45.
45. So how many marbles she lost?
12.
12. So the number of marbles left with her equal to, we should subtract 12 from 45. So 45 minus 12 equal to 33. So what will be the fraction of marbles left with her?
33 by 45.
Very good. 33 by 45.
Happy learning.